networks, guys. So types of networks based on a geographical range or a size. So our network is divided into different types of networks based on the geographical range and based on the textbook. Okay. So here I have a room. In my room, I have a devices. Okay. In my room, I have devices. I connected it, all the devices, so they are communicating each other. Based on the size, I said it is a LAN. Or maybe in entire my office floor, having a devices, I connect all the devices and make it as a single LAN. Maybe I have multiple floors. Devices are there. I connected all these devices together and make it as a single LAN. Maybe you can take entire building. You have a devices and you connected it, connect the devices. So then, and you call that one as a one single LAN. Okay. The size of the LAN is, yeah, tell me. Okay. The size of the LAN is from single room to single floor or entire building. Is a one single LAN based on the geographical size. Okay. What is LAN? Local area network. Very good. Local area network. Next one is campus area network called CAN. Okay. Campus area network, for example, you take university campus, college campus, some organizational like Tech Mahindra, Cognizant, HCL. So campuses means there are having several buildings. For take an example, a university campus. So I have a different building. Administrative office is there, CSC department building, ECE department building, mechanical department building, commerce building, MBA building. Okay. So each one is a separate LANs only. But I combine all these LANs together so they will communicate each other. Okay. As centrally we are connecting or individually we are connecting. Do not think there is a messed up policy kind of stuff. Just simple to understand. These are all connected each other. Okay. To make a communication between them. I have a EC department, a CSC department, mechanical department, civil department, okay, some biotechnology department, okay, so commerce department, MBA related, management department, so different principal rooms, administrative offices. So all are in the same campus, so they can able to communicate, they can share information, they can send and receive information, exam conducting, all these things they can do it, but within the campus only, not outside of the campus. The range of this network is within the campus. Okay, a university campus, or maybe a college campus, or maybe it is a organizational related campus. So each LAN is connected together and become single large network, but they people will communicate each other within the campus only. Campus area network. Guys, understand LAN and CAN?
Yes, sir.
Mm.
Yes, sir.
Another
Yes,
traditional
sir.
model is MAN, Metropolitan Area Network. In a metropolitan means a city, a large city. In the city, we have different departments, like a mayor office department is administrative offices, hospitals, police, general public also. It is a part of city, right? Hospital department, road related department, forest related department, fire departments. So different organizations, departments, companies, people, or we can able to connect and people can able to communicate each other, share information. Think like this. In a city, so there is some issues occur. So police may have to involve in hospital requirement, emergency situation. Hospital need an information. So from hospital, the report has to send to the police department. From hospital and police department, the court, the law department has to take in the information. So they have to communicate, they have to share, they have to connect it. So that is called a metropolitan area network. Metropolitan area network within the city. So devices are people, are different organizations or departments are connected each other and communicate means they can share information within the campus. Okay. Metropolitan area net within the city. This is wide area network. What is wide area network? It's a global type means guys, its entire global is wide connectivity. So for example, in New York, I have a head office. And corporate office is located in London. In Hyderabad, we have another branch offices. Main office is in Hyderabad. In Chennai, so I have or maybe Noida, so I have another branch office. So here I have a servers. People are working here. Here some other storage related servers are there. Here also people are working. So they need to access their information, share information, communicate each other. So we establish a connectivity between different networks like this. Okay. So different geographical locations we are able to connect through the WAN connectivity, wide area network. As per test work, it is a global means one geographical place to another geographical place, you are able to communicate through the WAN communication. Okay. Campus, guys, local area network, campus area network, metropolitan area network, wide area network, traditionally four types of network. But recently there is another type of networks are you are able to hear that is BAN, SAN, PAN, BIS, like so many answer came. Okay. So, but I like all of that one, two main area networks. One is a personal area network, another one is a HAN, home area network. Personal area network means you are a person and you are having a devices like a smartwatches, smartphones, your laptops, your smart shoes, smart clothes, like your all your personal devices, your bikes, okay, all your personal things are connected each other and communicate, share information. For example, you have a heartbeat that is you are sharing from your smartwatch to your mobile phone. Your walk, you can just smart shoes will sense your footsteps and how many calories you burned today, so that is shared to your mobile phone like that. Okay. So you are reaching to your bike, then automatically bike sense and it's automatically start. It is like smartness. Okay. So this type of connectivity is up for your personal point of view, point as it is a personal area network. Home area network, HAN, home area network. Like in your home, you have a smart devices, smart TV, smart printers, smart appliances like a smart refrigerator, smart ACs, smart plugs, smart LEDs. Everything is smart now. So, right? So, we are connecting all these devices and we are making communication. We are sharing, Alexa, Echo Dot, or maybe Google Next Home. So, what is the use of these things? To make a connect and communicate between, like you can give voice commands, you can control to your mobile phones, all these things you can able to it because they are connected each other within your home. So that is home area network. Okay. So these are things. Guys, sometimes you may hear what is SAN, storage area network. Storage area network. Why are I put it separately? Because it is separate. It is not a regular network. Okay, we no one use in a regular communication part. Okay, it is enterprise solution. It is a storage solution. So in enterprises like an organizations, big organization, to store data centrally, they use this SAN area network, means storage area network concept. It is storage solution, not a regular network communication. We are sharing some this to this, nothing is like that. Okay, guys, we store a data in a storage devices and we connected these devices to the storage servers and create a one network called storage area network. So that is different from our regular connecting network. And it is also not used by any home users or any small organizations. It is used by enterprise level organizations only. Again, what is LAN? Local area network, guys. It's local network. No internet in it. Okay, so you have to connect internet to the LAN, then only we will get a internet connection. LAN means simply there is a devices you are connected together and make it as a one single network that is called a local area network. It's a local network, your private network. Campus area network within the campus. Within the campus. Okay. Man within the city. What WAN is a global network. Means it is entire global from any point to any other point. We can communicate through the WAN. Okay. Wide area network. Yeah, we got it. Guys, understand? So, what is LAN, CAN, MAN, WAN? మధ్యలో ఏంటంటే LAN అంటే అర్థం చూడు మళ్ళీ మాట్లాడట్లేదు. Okay, guys, what is intranet? what is internet, what is extranet. I'm not explaining extranet, so if I explain, already you get confused. Okay, what is intranet? Intranet means your local network. Means I have a laptop, and in my network, in my LAN network, in my local network, I have a server. I'm accessing that one, or I'm accessing another PC. I'm communicating between two devices local network, intranet communication only within the network, within the local network, within your private network. You are communicating. That is a intranet. You are open a YouTube.com, Facebook.com, okay, and I open a Google Docs, okay. I open this WhatsApp, right? So this is how can I access those things which is not in my network. So I don't have Google server LAN network. I do not have a YouTube servers in my LAN network, but I can able to access because of internet. Without internet, you cannot access these things just outside of your local network. So you're accessing within your local network, that is intranet. If you're accessing outside of your network through the internet only. Extranet is between the um, and networks, means different geographical point. You are connected and access like a local LAN network. Okay, forget about it. So look at this, what I have drawn here. Same drawing I will do in my here. Guys, every point is very simple. Try to understand, try to listen, try to ask questions. Okay, if you are alert, it is you will understand in a simple way. Okay, think like this. This is my LAN communication. Okay, like this or like this, no problem. So I connected these devices. Here I have a hub or a
Hello, sir. You are not audible.
yeah, okay, okay. Can you able to hear, guys? Can you able to see
Yeah.
my screen
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
now?
Yes, sir. Yes,
It
sir.
is disconnect. It is got disconnected suddenly.
Yeah.
Okay, so some network problem in our office today. That too afternoon, we'll see. Okay, here it is. I have a devices like a APC, BPC, CPC, and there is a server. Okay, server one, server two. For example, I am developing a web server here. Okay, and I have a database server here. Okay, I'm accessing from A to this web server. Where is A? Where is web server? Both are in a same LAN network only. Or I'm accessing from this, I'm communicating between this web server to database server. Connection is there within the LAN only. Or a CPC is coming trying to access this database server. It is also within the your LAN communication only, within your private network, local network only. This type of communication is intranet. So you need of internet connection to access. Okay, you need to buy a internet connection. So just within the LAN you are able to communicate. Just you need an IP address. Just you have to configure a private IP address to communicate. Okay. For example, guys, There is a server, for example, take think like this. Okay. This part I will tell again. One more part is there. So I said about a computers or wide connectivity hubs and switches usually use it to connect with wires. But if you are having a laptops like a wireless type of connectivities, mobile phones, you have a laptops or a mobile phones or tablets kind of stuff. So you can connect with the wirelessly, right? How to connect a wireless device? We need a wireless access point. Wireless access point. So we will connect to this wireless devices so then we can able to communicate. If in case you have a make a connection between these two things, all these devices will communicate each other. Okay. Or you will this we wirelessly we are communicating with a wireless access point. Guys, in this one, this thing is called a LAN. This part we are calling it as a LAN. LAN. This part is also a LAN. This part is also a LAN, but little different because it is connected with the wires LAN, but it is not connected with the wires. So it is a wireless LAN. What it is a wireless LAN. WLAN means wireless LAN. Devices are connected wirelessly, but communicating wirelessly. Okay, how they will do it? Because of this wireless access point. Big story, guys. You have to listen very carefully. This system is difficult to see the mouse point. Otherwise, I have to take another mouse point like this. Okay. The next one. For suppose, I have a device, not a device. I want to access google.com, www.google.com, or facebook.com, which is not in your network, not in physically connected like a wide connectivity or wireless connectivity. Whatever it is, the server, the google.com server, or YouTube server, or Facebook server, not in your local network. It is in the internet, somewhere in the global. It is in the internet. Okay, it is in the internet. So the internet, the symbol here we are using like this. In a internet, guys, there is so many routers are connected, networks of network. Internet is networks of networks, so many networks. You have to access this google.com or facebook.com through the internet only. But how to access? First of all, you have to take a internet connectivity. Who is providing internet connectivity? Internet service provider. Airtel, Geo, currently Geo, right?
Yes.
Airtel, Geo, ACT, okay. Hathway, still Hathway is there or not, I don't know. Okay, Hathway, U Broadband, very good. These are all internet service provider. Through internet service provider, you can connect it to internet. So you have taken a subscription. What they will do, they'll give a connectivity. This connection is come to your modem. Okay. The modem is a device which is gives a connectivity between you and your ISP. How we will connect from our home modem to this ISP using telephone wires. In olden days, we are using a BSNL internet and Airtel internet. In some places, still there are using telephone wires. Okay, through telephone wires, we can connect from our modem to your internet ISP or a fiber optical cables. In a roadside, if you are looking at in mid afternoon, it is like people will check the cables. Okay, they dig into the roadside, open the cable, they will test the cable, right? That is the fiber optical cables. And if you take a Geo and Airtel, both are now fiber optical. So from there to here in a home up to your Wi-Fi router, that is fiber optical cable only they are connecting. Okay. So modem make you to connect ISP, internet service provider, through the telephone cable or a fiber optical cable. So where is your internet now? So internet is connection is comes up to modem. Guys, you are in a LAN with a separate IP address mode. You are in a your own LAN network, that is separate LAN network, separate network it is. It is a kind of a separate network it is. This is internet public network. This is your private network. This is your private network. This is side. It's a public network. To make a connectivity and to communicate between these networks, we need a router. Router make a connect and communicate between different networks. Internetworking device. Router is a internetworking device. It will make a communication between different networks. So if C PC or a BPC want to access facebook.com, youtube.com and all, what they will do, they send a request. Request go to the router to this interface to go outside of the network. So first request has to go outside, right? It goes to this interface. So then router understand your request. Your request has to go outside of the network. So it will send a request to outside and then modem to ISP, ISP to the and it is rotate some places. Means there is so many networks, routers. Finally it reaches the destination. Then again you will get back with that one. So like this. Means it's a reverse. Again ISP, ISP to modem, modem to router, router to here. Again you will get a response. So you open www.google.com, www.youtube.com. So request has to send and you will get a page. You can able to see things in your system by sending request out. Because what are you are asking, it is not in your local network, it is outside of your local network, it is in internet. So these are the devices and these are the way we can able to access. Okay. So to connect in a LAN, we need a hub wire switches. To connect in a wirelessly in a LAN, that is, we need a wireless access point. To communicate outside of our local network, we have to go through the router because of router make a connect and communicate between different networks. The modem is a device which actually connects you to internet service provider through the telephone wires or fiber optical cables. You may get a doubt. Of course, you are not getting any doubts now. You may get a doubt, sir. I do not have any kind of these devices. I do not have hub. I do not have switches. I do not have wireless access points. I do not have router. I do not have modems. All is I taken a Geo connection or Airtel connection. They put a one big box. They said it is a Wi-Fi router. Okay. So with Wi-Fi router, I am getting internet. In my home, I have a Wi-Fi router. From that one only, I am getting internet. But you said there is a modem, there is a router, there is a hub, there is a switch, there is a wireless access points. Okay. So what is this Wi-Fi router, guys? The actual Wi-Fi router meaning is different, but in our home, whatever we are using it, it is at 3 points. There is a modem part inside your Wi-Fi router. So you can this modem part, you can see in the backside there is a WAN connector to connect your fiber optic cables or internet cable we are connecting. So I will show you. Okay. So this is a Nokia router with Airtel connection. See, this is a fiber optical cable is connecting. Okay. So, specifically, so it's a WAN connectors. These are the LAN connectors, and it is having Wi-Fi connectivities. Okay. So this is a LAN connector purpose. TP-Link Wi-Fi router. Okay, just it is a router you can see. Generally, what we are the router we are using is this is the router we are using. Okay, for dual band purpose, AC model you have to use it. This is a router. You can see antennas. This is the LED link things. Okay, so can you see this one is go for, from your ISP internet cable. Okay, and this is for LAN connection. For example, you have a desktop in your home, so you want to connect with the wire, so you can connect it. You have old laptops, you cannot get a high speed, 100 Mbps speed you are not getting, so we can connect with the wires. Okay, this is for internet, this is for LAN connection. Of course, wirelessly, wireless devices also we can connect it. Okay, so the router, modem router, optical cables. So this is geo fiber. You can see the fiber optical cable connects, and we can connect a LAN cable to it. Try check in a YouTube. That's a recent geo fiber kind of stuff. Okay. It is showing very old pictures. So this is how the geo fiber. It is having a fiber optical cable connectivity for internet purpose. These lines you can connect with a LAN connectivity for your desktops or laptops part. And of course, we can connect it to your mobile phone. Okay. So your Wi-Fi router is a modem part to connect ISP and wireless access point itself to connect wireless devices. It has its own hub part to connect wired devices. Okay. And this Wi-Fi router also act like a DHCP DNS server and default gateway. So this is a default gateway. What is default gateway? When you want to communicate outside of your network, you must go to the gateway. So that is a default gateway. So you can see and I connected wireless devices to wireless access point. But whatever it is, these LAN devices are communicating this router to go outside. This particular interface is a default gateway. Guys, just a default gateway concept is the gateway concept is this is the way you have to go outside of your network to communicate to other side. You have to go to this side. That is called a gateway. It can be a interface, or it can be a device, or it can be just a root. Means that's I have written a root concept go like this. Okay, so that is the IP address of this interface is a default gateway IP address. Now it is connected to the modem. Modem is connected to ISP. So what is the use of switch and hub, guys, to create a LAN network? What is the use of wireless access point to create a WLAN network? Means we can connect wireless devices. What is wireless LAN? What is WLAN? Wireless LAN. Router is an internetworking device to use in a LAN and WAN communication. Modem is used to connect internet or a ISP for internet purpose. Okay, using telephone or a fiber optical cables. What is meant by ISP? Internet service providers, which provide a internet connectivity. And also I said you have a Wi-Fi router which is act like hub and switches, wireless access point, router and modem. So one device is act like a four devices. And also your home Wi-Fi router is your default gateway, your DHCP server, and your local DNS server. So what is meant by default gateway? When we require to communicate outside of your network, when you want to communicate outside of your network, we have to go through default gateway only. In our home networks, our router is act like a default gateway. That router's IP address towards our network is that is default gateway IP address. So when you check an IP address, last time we checked the IP address, right? IP address is there, subnet mask is there, and a default gateway is also there. So whose default gateway IP address it is? Our router's default gateway IP address because it's act like a default gateway. And sometimes in certain networks, guys, router is not your default gateway. Yes, understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Small point I told because of this part, NIC part already I covered, MAC address part I already covered. So remaining is that from cables we have to start. Already we have seen yesterday about what is NIC, wide NIC, wireless NIC, their standards we are already seen. Okay. So here I'm giving small thing, guys. Basic requirements to form a network. So to form a network, you want to create a network. Here we created a network, right? So here we need a hub or a switches. Before that one, to connect to this hub or a switches, the devices need a NICs, network interface card. Yesterday I have shown that one how it is look like. Okay, it is also called a LAN card, right? So devices need a NIC to connect in the network. First we have to connect. How to connect? Using cables. Of course, in other form, how to a wireless NICs. Okay. So wide NICs, wireless NICs, whatsoever it is, we need a NIC to get connected. Every NIC has a MAC address which is given by manufacturer of that NIC. Okay. So every NIC, okay, NICs cannot be changeable. It's what hexadecimal. And to connect the devices, we need a cables, coaxial cables, fiber optical cables, UTP, STP type of cable. But with the wires, we need a wired device connectivity. Networking devices are required to connect, right? So you have a devices and you have a every device have a NIC. So you want to get how to connect through the devices like hubs, switches, routers, kind of stuff. Okay, this is for connectivity purpose, guys. NICs, cables, networking devices are used to connect the devices. After connection, what is requirement? Communication. To communicate between the devices, we need a logical addressing and protocols. Logical addressing and protocols. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So, what are the other things you have to discuss? This part, what about NIC? That part we discuss. About IP address also we discuss. How to check MAC address, IP address. That part also we discuss. So we have to discuss about the cables. Okay. Then devices also. Okay. So for 1 or 2 days, we are go slow. Later I will speed up the material, guys. So start reading about each and everything. Okay. Tomorrow we'll
Okay, sir.
start from this networking cables and we'll go up to the devices and we'll go through this next level also. Okay. So take don't take rest. So already you know how to access the nodes. Tomorrow we'll discuss about the cables and
Okay, sir.
all. Okay. No?
Okay, sir.
No.
Okay, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah. Tell me. Tell me.
Sir, regarding the attendance,
Yeah. You're present.
yeah, okay, sir. Thank you.
I didn't find Balaji, Gautam, Raj Srivastav, K. Deepika. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you guys. Bye bye for today. If any information means like small videos about topologies, LAN and MAN is there, we'll share to your WhatsApp. So go through it, try to understand and try to note down and try to practice how to tell. So starting only if you are start constructing, it is easy for you.
Okay, sir.
Okay, that's it.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you guys.
Thank you, sir.
I'm also leaving. Bye bye.